Welcome back to The Angry American. This one is a story of badass heroes, so you're going to love this one. Operation Pineapple Express. Rogue team of retired U.S. vets rescue Afghan allies during secret missions conducted behind Biden's back.
And tonight, an extraordinary story of goodwill emerging. Groups of U.S. veterans around the world coordinating with contacts on the ground to assist and rescue Afghans who have served the U.S.
We couldn't stand by and just watch people we know fall to a very, very certain fate.
Russell Worth Parker is a former Marine and part of Task Force Dunkirk. Having done multiple tours of duty in Afghanistan and Iraq, Worth Parker says he is duty-bound to help.
I don't know that I could live with myself if I didn't do something to just get one more Afghan out. And after we get him or her out, we want to get just one more.
You know, it's sad they had to do this behind Biden's back. But these guys were like, listen, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep at night knowing that these people that I fought side by side with, not the pussies that dropped the weapons and ran off. But the Afghan allies who were actually fighting alongside.
When the Taliban opened fire on their small compound, the villagers joined the Americans in returning fire with a vengeance. The tribal leader took on Gant like a son. Gant nicknamed him Sitting Bull, and Gant's village became one of the few examples of success in Afghanistan, called by some the petting zoo, because so many politicians and top commanders showed up for tours and photo ops.
These people weren't afraid to fight, man. These people were also badasses, and they were going to fight for their own country. And Biden don't give a rat's ass about them. He really doesn't. Let's move on with the story. A group of highly trained U.S. military vets have been conducting secret missions behind the Biden State Department's back, rescuing hundreds of Afghan allies from Afghanistan with their heroic efforts. Furious over the terrible situation, and they had already sacrificed so much to prevent when they served, the team of retired specialists, including Green Berets and Navy SEALs, risked their lives. They volunteered to travel to Kabul because they were afraid that Joe Biden was abandoning at-risk Afghan elite forces, leaving them to die at the hands of terrorists. And I can guarantee you that's what was going to happen to these people. These badasses could not sleep at night, knowing that the people that they fought side by side with were going to get waxed by these Taliban psychos.
The Afghans kept shooting, even as one of their leaders was wounded. The Americans quickly came to his aid.
I'll never forget the courage of Afghans like Abduwali to fight alongside the Americans side by side. I mean, that was what we needed to win in Afghanistan.
It's necessary for someone to step up, and we're baffled that our own government didn't do this. The former Navy SEAL Jason Redmond told ABC, "We did what we should do as Americans," he said. The operation started about a week ago and was called Pineapple Express. You know, hold on. Team members used images of pineapples on their phones to communicate who they were, and would usually smuggle people into the airfield in the dead of night. They had the people that were the targets for rescue flashing pineapple on their phones, man. It was so badass. The rogue team also used Pineapple Express as a password that was given to U.S. military members who denied their orders to assist the veterans when they brought people to the airfield. U.S. military members, they're still around that airport, defied their orders not to help and helped. You also are badass heroes. Badass heroes. Let's go. So anyway, I guess some of them might have been hurt in the stupid bombing. It says Pineapple Express travelers were injured in a terror attack. The group was still assessing whether anywhere among the 180 killed. And some of those rescues said they witnessed people just inches away from them being killed, while others refused to leave unless their families were evacuated. The heroic team started with the goal to rescue an ex-Afghan commando that was under imminent threat from the Taliban for having worked with U.S. military forces in the past. They were able to get him and his family safely out of danger. Their courageous efforts have enabled 630 people to safely get to their evacuation flights out of Afghanistan. They waded through the sewers, used satellite imagery to avoid dozens of Taliban checkpoints so they could covertly smuggle people to the airport. The unit was led by Lieutenant Colonel Scott Mann, a retired Green Beret. He explained how the team was proud to have risked their lives to save dozens of high-risk individuals, families with small children, orphans, and pregnant women. And he goes on to thank the U.S. forces that helped by wading into sewage canals and pulling in these targeted people who were flashing pineapples on their phones. That's badass, man. That's so badass. These brave heroes had already sacrificed so much fighting in Afghanistan so the Taliban could not continue their evil reign of terror. The last thing they should have to do is go back into a hostile war zone to rescue people that have been left behind by the commander-in-chief. These men deserve to be accommodated and recognized for their amazing strength and resolve. Thank you. Biden, on the other hand, handed the terrorists everything they needed to rise again and gave them a list of American citizens and allies who are still behind enemy lines. But thankfully, there are still a few good men out there willing to do what's necessary. That guy Gant, that's I've got some footage of.
You're going to have to trust me. I'm putting your lives in my hands right here and saying I'm going to protect you. Okay? But all this okay? Just pay attention. Remember where you are. Alright? Okay? If you don't feel a little fear in your heart right now, you're...
There's more to his story. He was at once considered the key to winning the Afghan war. He went amongst all Afghan tribes, earned their trust, dressed like them. They called him they compared him to Lawrence of Arabia because he went into the tribes and one of the tribe leaders I was reading considered him his son. And that's the bond that he got with these people. And they trusted him and they followed him and they fought with him. And he wore Afghan garb. He kind of looked like an Afghan, only he was a white dude, but he was fighting for the U.S. He wasn't fighting for the enemy just because he dressed as a local. He fit in, man. I think his strategy was awesome, and the guy was pretty sharp, and he's a serious badass. So anyway, they pushed him out of the military. I wonder why they pushed him out. Because he was having success? They said he was breaking rules? What rules are there in war? I mean, what are we supposed to go back to, 500 years ago where everybody fucking lined up and shot at each other? What's going on here? We can't do that. Anyway, guys, what rules are there in warfare? How can you have rules in war? I don't know.
You cannot let violence go unanswered. You have to be prepared to be more violent than they are.
Because if you're not,
they'll kill you. They'll kill you.
Anyway, guys, that's the story. These guys are serious badasses, and it's a pretty amazing story of courage and heroism. Badass boys. Anyway, guys, till next time, I need you to do something for the angry American. I need you to hit that like button, ding, subscribe, comment, share the video. All of those things you have to do. Please, and thank you. Until next time, I need you guys to be aware of your surroundings at all times, because shit be popping off out here. Peace out.
I don't get it, Tim. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure. True international effort to pressure.
What kind of country we're going to be? 4 more years of George, he's going to find our...
Thank you.
Got to make